I get a phone call. Listen, your parcel was lost. Hey, it's Jan of Green Gables, and today I'm going to tell you a recent story that happened to me and to another Lolita, and our adventures with the Israeli post office. It was very eventful and not fun, and I think it's a nice story, I guess. So I had this bodyline dress, this sailor dress that at some point was very popular in my community. And I had it in green because I love green, but I wasn't very satisfied with the quality of it, so I decided to sell it, and it was around 2018 years ago. And it was on the community sales for like 2 years, and like I never got to sell it to anyone. So I was approached at the end of 2020 by another Lolita who wanted to buy this dress, and I was very happy because I really wanted to give the dress a new home. I actually liked it, but I wasn't very pleased with the quality, as I said before, so I really wanted to give it a new home. And we started to go back and forth about the address and other stuff and the payment. And they paid me, and I went to the post office and sent it. It was its own procedure, but because the post office wasn't COVID safe, unfortunately, but I really wanted to sell it, and I tried my best to keep it safe. I even think that I ordered a place in line, but the machine didn't work, so like everybody did a log tech line, and it was an event. But I sent the dress of, on the 29th of November. I sent the dress. Now I send it in a way that I will get SMS when it goes to my customer. I really wanted to be safe because nobody really trusts the Israeli mail. They're notorious for having different kinds of problems. So yeah, I wanted to be sure, so I paid like the more expensive one. Like it was like a really small difference, and I really wanted it to come to the customer safe and sound, so I paid it. And yeah, and I sent it, and I was like, everything is fine. The dress is going to come, like, it will take like mostly a month, but usually it comes in 2 weeks. And then the problem started. Now I live in the Shfela area of Israel. It's like in the center, but it's sort of southern. And my customer lived in the Sharon area, which is like northern than Tel Aviv. None of us drives a car, so the only safe option was using mail. And then we discovered that like the parcel was received in my city, went to their city, and then for some mysterious reason, nobody knows why, it goes to the city in south of Israel and into some supermarket there. They also do some giveaway mail, because after the privatization, lots of stores have the option to give mail instead of the post office. And it got there. Now, both of us were furious. like, a bit like it's clearly was never on the address. I rechecked the address several times. Everything was fine and it went there. So, being a reasonable person, me and also my customer tried to call to the post office. Our first mistake is that it started trying on Friday. Post office never answers on Friday. So, next, we try to get them, and after some times, I decided, okay, I can't get them on the phone. It was really hard. You have to wait more than half an hour on the phone, and it's very, very hard for me to use the phone. So I filed an official complaint. I showed them the screenshots from their own website, like this parcel was sent for city in the Sharon. It came to the south of Israel. It shouldn't be there. And this was, I guess, sort of a mistake, because once this happened, they were not going to talk to my customer anymore, only to me. And they sort of said, yes, we got it, yes, there is a problem, and nothing. And the parcel sat there, and at some point my customer says, okay, I have a friend in that city, and I will ask this friend to pick it up for me. So after I filed the complaint, before the friend, what happened is the parcel in the registry system appeared again in the city of where this person lives. And then, after 24 hours, appears again in the south. So they sent a friend to find the parcel as well. They're still not talking into my customer. I got an answer from the mail. They said, yes, it was a mistake, it shouldn't be there. And then nothing, and the system showed that it's still in Beersheba. So this friend sent, this lolita sent the friend to take the parcel, and it's not there. I tried to talk to them before that, it's not there. We waited for a month, nothing. Around the end of 2020, actually I think it was in the last day, we tried talking to them, we tried sending a person. I tried calling them again and again and say, yes, we see in the system, it's there, and we don't know anything. And well, so, and then I got from a colleague of mine the mail of the CEO of the Israeli mail. So, and I decided I will send him a mail, because this was really, really unacceptable. The parcel should have gone to my customer. It never arrived there. And I sent him a very polite mail. Listen, this and that. I sent the parcel. It's sort of expensive. Like, nobody has and yeah, it got to another city for some reason, and we don't know what to do. And then he sent a mail to his workers, so please take care of it. And then the parcel disappears from the system. Nothing. At first, my customer was optimistic. I had a bad feeling about that. And several days after, I get a phone call. Listen, your parcel was lost. I was very angry. I tried my best to make sure the parcel will come to my customer. It was very important to me that even it wasn't not a big brand dress, but just Bodyline, it still was precious to me in a way. I wanted it to find a new home, and actually I thought, well, maybe someone took it, and there is now some mail worker that has a nice Lolita dress or something. And but it just disappeared. And yeah, they said me, yeah, you can file a complaint, so we'll give you the money back. Now I won't get the money back. I will have to give the money back to the customer. Now I wanted to give the money back to the customer, but I wasn't happy because not only I lost money, they lost the dress, and like I can make more money, but like I don't know, like I was very unhappy with the fact that they lost the dress. I was very unhappy with it. And yeah, all the time like there was huge problems with the mail in general, all the system, like lots of people were complaining about it, so we didn't feel alone about it because there was a lot of problems. And after some time I actually even found out the receipts from me buying this dress, so I after a week or so I submitted the documents to get the money back. I said, well, at least my customer won't lose money. I don't want to have a bad name, like I take money and then the parcel don't come and I don't take responsibility for that, because that's me, the person who is trying to be responsible or something. And then I don't hear from the mail anymore, and I wait to get my money, because once I get my money I will give it to my customer. And then, and I don't know, I'm starting to think about maybe I should write to the CEO of the mail again. And then happens something nice. Customer sent me a message, says, listen, I got an SMS about a parcel that I didn't order. And then after, and I think it's your parcel, and I say, okay, get it quick before it will disappear. And then they send to me a picture of them going from the mail with the parcel. I recognize the parcel. I really tried my best to keep the dress safe as much as I can. And then they got the dress. I was very happy that they got the dress. I was very pleased. It took only, and they got the dress. Here I can see that it got on February. So I sent the dress on the end of December, and they got it in the 7th of February. Yeah, and that I was very pleased because I actually thought, that's it, the dress is lost, they will never find it, and I will never be able to trust the Israeli mail again. And well, I don't think I trust them that well now, because they still lost my parcel, and even if they found it, we tried to call them so many times and try to talk to them. I sent the messages in various forms. They don't answer on Facebook anymore. They barely answer to the emails. After my customer said, yes, I will send my friend to take the parcel, I said, well, no need to move it. We got something going on. We got a friend to take it, and like, as you know, the parcel wasn't there at all. We don't know what happened, but I'm just glad that the parcel was found, and that now this person have the dress. I don't have to get my money back because I know that the parcel came to the customer. I also guess that the fact that I actually put in the documents, like, oh no, we'll have to actually pay money back to this person, and they have a receipt and they have everything. So I guess they sort of maybe decided to do something about it. I don't know, I can only speculate. But yeah, that's it. I'm very relieved that the dress arrived. I don't know how will I able to try and sell or buy things from Israeli mail again inside Israel, because if it's getting parcels from China with some crap for my rats, like it's okay and comes fast, and this, I don't know. But yeah, I was very disappointed, but I hope that next time it will be better. Uh, be careful with what you send in the mail. That's my takeaway.